So, I've been busy. But first, what do you think of this little boat? I absolutely love it. There's also another boat immediately to my left, but I'm not going to show you that. Yet. If you follow me on Instagram, you've probably already seen it though. Now this area is going to be a little workstation for smaller boats, so we're going to put a hoist right here that hauls out the boats, and we're actually going to put a boat on the hoist as well. So like a third boat is getting hauled out. A third? What do you mean? There's only one boat here. You see, what had happened was I wanted to build before I even did an intro for the video, so here we are. Now, I need to talk to you all about something. I'm going to go somewhere where there's no spoilers. Yeah, the shopping district seems fine. Okay. I might be switching shaders, or I might not be using shaders at all anymore. But I want you guys to decide. So every time lapse in this video is going to have either different shaders or no shaders with some mods that I installed to make it look a little prettier. Now first, we have BSL shaders with a lot of custom settings. And I really like the way that these look. Next, we have my original shaders, complementary reimagined with some custom settings. I do love these shaders, but they're starting to get a little too contrasty for me. I just don't think they look as good as the others. Now lastly is no shaders. But I've taken a page out of B00's book, and I've done better clouds, brightness down to 30, and enhanced fog. I also installed Bobby Mod, so the render distance is 32 chunks now. Oh, and a resource pack that changes the color of the water depending on the biome. Now usually, I'm all about shaders, but I've been playing with these settings for the past week or two, and I love them. I love that I can be over at Chunk Space and still see the lighthouse way out in the distance, or the shopping district out in the distance with the fog covering it up. But I'm curious to know your thoughts, which one you like the most. Most likely I'll be sticking to these settings for a while, but if everybody hates them, then I'll probably change them. But for now, I think these are it. Alright, enough chit chat, let's get to the time lapse of me building this little boat right here. And what do you think? I am in love with this little boat. I thought I loved this one, and I do love this one. A lot, but this one is just something else. I absolutely adore this build. So much so that I put it on Patreon. Link in description. But yeah, I absolutely adore all of the details, and the reason that it's in the not dry dock, but on the land, is because it's got a bad drive shaft. That's what it's supposed to look like over there. But this one, as you can see, is worn out. So we pulled our little rolling workbench up here. We got a new one ready to install. We got all our tools ready. And it just needs to be repaired. I also really like this little toolbox design. I think it's really cool. Little workbench here, some tools. barrels. I love it. Later on, me and Chunk met up to do a parkour race. But not just any parkour race. The goal is to elytra boost from here all the way over to the finish line here. Now I know it doesn't look like much, but there's actually a lot of routes you can take. For example, you can boost onto the truck, over the railing, to the bridge, over the gap, under the railing, and to the finish line. Or you can go under the railing, to the motorcycle, jump off the motorcycle, over the railing, to the finish line. Anyways, let's see how this plays out. So yes, Chunk beat me on that run. But fear not, because I did win some other runs. However, I got addicted to getting the fastest time possible. Whoop. And I trained and trained and trained some more. For probably close to an hour. And I am so pleased to announce, I think I've done it. I think I got the fastest time possible. Or if not, very, very close. So my friends, I give you the 8.5 second run. I know, it's pretty impressive. That's a flying dolphin. But in all seriousness, it's been a ton of fun, learning how to do all of this. Me and Chunk did probably 20 plus runs just back to back to back. It's such a blast. And I'm really excited because this whole base is going to be geared towards parkour, so it should be a lot of fun. Now switching gears a little bit, I have terraformed this area quite a bit off camera and built this dry dock off camera. And eventually we're going to put another drawbridge right here connecting to Chunk's not town. So that way people that work at the shipyard will have a way to get to work. But I had a problem. So since I've built this dry dock, the lighthouse island now connects to the main island, which I don't like. So I'm probably going to terraform this whole little area so it becomes an island again and make the edges look like this over here, like a rocky shore cliff kind of thing. And just get rid of all of this sand right here. So I'll do that and we'll be right back. I think this looks much, much better now. I gotta get rid of this. Gone. I also went in and added some little rocks sticking out. I think overall it adds just a little extra detail that looks so nice. Then I used bamboo to kind of transition from the moss to the sand, which actually works pretty well because there's both moss colors in the bamboo blocks and sand colors in the bamboo blocks. Now I'm going to start with the hoist area. I've already started paving this area a little bit more, but I need to get started on the hoist itself and the boat that is hoisting it out. But that is going to be for the next episode. So remember to subscribe if you have not already, and until next time, my friends, I love y'all to death. This has been Cozy. Bye!